Hey guys, we are back. Mr. and Mrs. Flashback.
Ooh.
Back at you, not live.
Linda likes you the intro, I think. She took over the intros for the video. She's doing a good job. So what do we do?
That's your job.
Okay, I'll step in here. So we sell stuff online. This is my beautiful wife, Linda. I'm Cameron. We buy stuff. If you're new...
If you were writing an essay, that would have been horrible.
Yeah, it was. You started off really rough.
No, not even!
Anyways, we buy stuff online. We sell stuff online that we've bought at garage sales,
buy online too.
Thrift stores, etc. Sometimes online auctions, Salvation Army, hit them up. We buy stuff. We try to buy it at a low price, flip it online for a profit. We sell pretty much a little bit of everything. We've sold underwear before. We've sold toys, plush, video games, DVDs, VHS, massagers. We haven't sold any weird circus bears. That's the one category we've got into, and we haven't sold one. We sold creepy dolls, though. And like I said, a little bit of everything. We're going to go over what sold today, Monday, on our online business. We sell on multiple platforms, eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, all that good stuff. Let's see what the numbers are first.
So we had 13 sales across 2 platforms for just under $345.
So yeah, kind of a, little above average day. We'd like it to be a little better this time of year, but we'll go over it and show you guys what to keep an eye out for. So
on Mercari, we sold this pair of Nike Air Jordan 11 Retro Jubilee crib sneakers. So
those are cute little Jordans.
They're adorable. And those did sell for $35 plus shipping.
I think they were $5 though, but yeah, 5 into 35 plus ship. We'll take that. They'll go out first class. That was our only sale on Mercari.
And then just off eBay, we've got this Fitbit Zip. Sold for $64 shipped, and we did pick that up at our local Angel View.
It was listed last night, and it was only $8 at Angel View. I don't know what they were thinking. Usually they're overpriced, but one slipped by.
Then we've got an Apple AirPods box, empty, but sold for $8 shipped.
That time of year, they seem to sell, the holiday time.
Next up, we have a lot of 2 Build-A-Bear Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Raphael and Leonardo.
And those sold for $40 shipped.
I think I got like a couple bucks in each of these, so a lot of them together. Be nice to have the whole set, but happy to see them. I think you can
you change them
to make them mad.
He's a Build-A-Bear. Oh, okay, I see.
You can tell by the feel they're Build-A-Bear, but they also have the text.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's good.
And next up, we've got at a $700 manual buy, a 2008 Honda Accord ETM. So for $15 shipped, going global shipping.
This won't be worth more, being how new year it is, but for whatever reason it doesn't sell. The next item's big, you'll see on the screen here.
This is Chicago Bears football blanket. It's a 85 by 60, and it sold for $32 shipped.
It was like $1 and a big bundle of stuff I bought. I just took the offer to get it out of here. It's nothing special. It's only got couple little embroidery things on there, but we'll get it hopefully tightened up in a nice plastic bag and suck all the air out, and hopefully Linda will be able to ship it for pretty cheap. If not, she's going to have to walk it there.
Next up, we've got somebody who bought 2 of our doll hairs.
Not dollars, but doll hairs.
Doll hairs, literally. They're both by Ruby Red Galleria, newborn doll hair, and they sold for one for $12 shipped and the other for $15 shipped.
There were no sold comps of this brand of this hair. When I started listing them, you could get them for I think like $20 a pack from the website or something, or at least similar ones. So I started listing them at 15, and then I found out they were selling for 20, so I listed one at 12 just to see maybe having 2 different listings, and the person bought them both. So it worked out. We're happy about that. I think they still got a deal, but we have a bunch of those. We're in them. Does it say the price on them? I think they were $1.50. No, they're $1. So we paid 50 cents a piece. So $1 in, and we sold those for 20-something bucks. Pretty cool.
Then we've got a PS3 that doesn't work, and that's sold for $50 shipped.
$50 on that.
Repeat buyer.
Who is it?
I don't know.
I don't even know. Probably a video game repair person.
Probably. Then we got a Philips DVD VCR remote, sold for $23 shipped.
$23. Next
up, we've got Thanos.
He looked just like this in the movie.
No.
Exactly the same.
No.
Okay, maybe not.
But he is from 1997 by Toy Biz.
Yep.
And he sold for 16 and some change.
Pretty good. $16 on him. He was from the death pile from quite a few months ago listing all those toys.
Last but not least, we've got The Monster That Challenged the World, sold for 11 and some change, and we picked that up at Savers.
This is the one with the other day we bought that stack of DVDs. So I went it for like $2.50 and it sold for 11 something. Easy medium item, and it sold within a couple weeks. So that's it, guys. A lot of bread and butter stuff you probably can find out there. A couple things from thrift stores, some from garage sales. We did, and Linda ended up finding, if you watched the last video, we couldn't find this, but she did. It sold for $8 or so, but she finally found it, so good for her.
Mom powers.
Yeah, moms know where things are. Anyways, we're happy to get that out of here, and we'll see you guys in a second with what sells on Tuesday.
And we're back.
Hey guys, we're back with Tuesday sales. Let us know the numbers first, then we'll show you what sold today.
So we had 11 sales on just one platform for...
Just slip the rubber band at me. That is assault.
Just literally cents over $3.75.
Yeah, there's like one big item in here which we'll show, which is kind of crazy. A lot of bread and butter stuff. Let's get into it though. First item that sold.
This Assassin's Creed 3 Official Guide Collector's Edition sold for $19 shipped.
This is from our main source. It was a buy called the Monster Buy because we got my first My Pet Monster there that I sold. There's not much left from that, but that manual finally sold after a couple of years. Happy to see it go. This was just listed.
This is Lonesome Dove on DVD. Sold for $14 shipped.
Easy one. That was $1, I believe, at a estate sale. Actually, next door to us, it had a estate sale.
Next up is a PS3 lot, Saints Row 4 and the 3rd. Sold for $12.50 shipped.
Just like Grand Theft Auto, you can lot a couple of the games up on the same system and they'll sell.
Next is the big boy.
It's a box probably like this big. I don't know.
You're not going to show it? That's so lame.
Well, it's kind of big for the screen.
So?
Well, just tell them what it is.
Next up, we have a box only item. So this does not have the item in it, guys. Box only. So this is a Marvel statue display. The specific item is the Punisher Legacy. It's a replica 1/4 item. So there's the Punisher. It's this whole big old box, guys.
The box looks cool.
So that is one of them. Cameron got a bunch of different ones, and that's the first one to sell. It's the Punisher. So it is box only. It does a lot. Most of them have the insulated foam and all that stuff in them, but no figure. So it's just the box, and there's not boxes listed. But Cameron, being the man that he is, the reseller that he is, decided I'm gonna list them anyways. So he did, and we have a bunch of them listed, but this is the first one to sell. Sold for $160 shipped.
My main source had these. He bought the storage unit. You could see the boxes, and you could see the outer cardboard, and it said brands and stuff. So he knew they were statue boxes. He was hoping they were in there. They were not. The boxes are awesome. That one is just really cool. Punisher. They have some with some great graphic and artwork on them. Great for like a comic shop or like a man cave if you like Marvel. You could set up these as just display and they look very cool.
Next up we got a vintage combo wrench. This is a Proto USA 1224, sold for 11 and some change.
I did list the boxes locally too. I was hoping someone might come through and say, hey, I'll buy them for like $30-40 each or whatever, and I'll sell them. And they can just have them, buy them all, set up their comic store or whatever. But no luck so far.
Yeah. Then we've got a Luke Bryan CD lot. You got 4 discs, and that sold for $20 shipped.
He's from the Big Country. I think we paid $50 on a big, huge box of country CDs. We've been lotting them up and selling little lots.
Then another box-only MacBook Pro Apple piece sold for 20 and some change.
These don't sell that great because shipping sometimes can get you a little bit, but yeah, I usually only pay $1 for them.
Next up, we've got a Mad magazine. This is number 5 from February 2019. Attack of the 20 Dumbest.
Not to get political or anything, but
there you go. And that sold for 11 and some change.
I think it was like $1 in a big book buy that I had.
Then we have an RCA video cassette recorder. No remote, sold for $38.50 shipped.
With the remote, this probably goes for $50. I don't know. This I think was the one I listed. I didn't get a remote for. I should have gotten one, but it did sell. It'll probably cost $16 to ship it. Happy to see this one go.
Next up, a $700 manual buy. We've got a 2001 Honda Prelude manual supplement. Sold for $25.50 shipped.
Yep. And then,
last but not least, the traditional American tattoo design, where it came from and its evolution, sold for $17
a bunch
shipped.
of tattoos in there.
Oh, perfect page to flip to.
I don't think they saw it, though. I think
Okay,
it was on
good.
the back side. $1. Sold. One of those random books, guys. When you're looking for books, you're not just looking for novels. You're looking for kind of interesting subject matter, information type stuff. Book on tattoos. Figured it might have some value for $1, and it did. Sold for $17. That's everything, guys. We might be back with what sells next Wednesday, or if not, we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.
And we're back.
Again, Wednesday sales. Let's go into it. How do we do?
So we had 11 sales on one platform, our main platform, eBay, for just cents over $4.70.
Pretty good day. A couple of big items here, and I have a couple of big offers that I got to decide what I want to do on. So let's get into it. First item on eBay.
First up, we have this Rain Spooner limited Nilikalikimaka Hawaiian Santa
From
Christmas
that
shirt.
song, there's a song that has, it's not from the song, there's a song that says that. That's what the Hawaiians say.
And this shirt did sell for $45 shipped, and we picked it up at one of our local thrift stores.
And I had two of them. Remember, we sold one the other day that was one of a couple months back. So this one sold closer to Christmas. Good deal there. I think it was $6 or $7.
Next up, we have a Kendrick Lamar vinyl, sold for
Say it.
$30 shipped.
$30. This was $10 though. Got it at a garage. So the guy had a bunch of vinyl. He had like Taylor Swift, I think, like a bunch of newer artists, but he wanted 10 a piece. 5 a piece, I would have bought them all because some of them sell. I paid 10 for this one, and it sold overnight for 30. I'll ship medium mail. Make some money.
Next up, we have SK quarter-inch drive or 7/16 inch drive, sold for $8
I
shipped.
think it's a 7/16 socket quarter-inch drive. Socket, yeah.
$8 shipped. Next up, we have a Lennox American by Design Christmas caroling snowman. The box has seen better days, but looks like somebody got it for Christmas at one point.
Didn't really fully unwrap it.
And that sold for $25 shipped, and we did get that out of the Disney 330 buy.
Yeah, again, this is where we got those ornaments and stuff. This buy is really paying off. I just took pictures of like another like 15 ornaments to list.
Next up, we have Black Power and the Garvey Movement by Theodore G. Vincent, sold for $28 shipped.
One of our old book buys.
Then we've got a Logitech wireless mouse dongle, sold for $13 shipped.
These little dongles, there's also a smaller one too. These sell very well. You get a little Logitech mouse that might be used and want $1 for it, pick it up, sell the dongle for 10 to 12, get rid of the mouse.
Because people lose those.
Yep, all the time.
Next up, we have a Shimano MLZ-10 ultralight spinning reel. It's a vintage one in the box, and that sold for $40 shipped.
And that's from the fishing buy, the $80 fishing buy that we've made quite a bit on.
Next up, this is a Bible to look out for, guys.
For sure, this is a good one.
This is a TLV, the Holy Scriptures Tree of Life version. This is a Messianic Jewish family Bible.
An authentic translation of Jewish Holy Scripture.
So there you go. Look out for that green Bible with the tree on it, guys. And that Bible did sell for $125 shipped. Yeah. That's why I said look out for it.
I think I paid $1 or $2 for this, maybe $3. This is from, we named it, it's our dead stock buy. I got a bunch of dead stock perfumes and a bunch of dead stock clothes and stuff, but there was also some books in there, and this was in there. I think mine's listed used like new, but I don't think it was actually used. It's just not sealed. Yeah. Very good item there.
Yeah, look out for that Bible. Next up, the Wolfgang Puck food processor lid and pusher that sold a while ago that the lady said, oh, it doesn't fit mine. Someone else bought it.
Yeah, the person that bought it originally bought it and said, I look like it might fit mine, and it's a Wolfgang. Even though I have the model number, everything in there, they just, because I have free returns, bought it to test it out to see if it worked and returned it. It's the way it goes. Obviously, it's dumb that buyers do that, but ended up selling again for
$30 shipped.
So at that point, we're probably just breaking even, making our money back. But we have other parts in that unit that are going to sell. One already did sell. We sold the stem, I think.
Yeah.
And we've got some other parts to sell.
Next up, we got Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec.
This is a Bolo.
Sold, it's a PS2 game. Sold for $7 shipped.
No offense, but there's some people who use the word Bolo for like everything. For like everything. This is a Bolo. $10.
Bolo.
Or like, this is a Bolo and it's like a once in a lifetime find. You're never going to find it. It's like a Bolo. It's like, well, I think a Bolo should be something that sells pretty well, that you could find that like
the Bible.
Or something that, you know, maybe, I don't even know. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be everything as a Bolo. because everything you sell is probably on a bolo. Maybe it took a while to sell or whatever,
Bolo.
but there's some people who use the term a little bit too loosely, in my opinion.
Here's a bolo.
Anyways, next item.
This is our last item for the night. This is a pair of Nike LeBron 18s. These are the black and white gum 2021s. These are a size 12. We did pick them up from R&R.
Yeah, I think I'm in them for like $15.
These sold for $90 shipped, and they are getting the authenticity guarantee.
I think we sent three or four.
Pair.
No, we've sent three already. Yeah, we sent. We sent the. We sent. Yes, we did.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure we sent three.
I'm pretty sure we didn't. I'm the one who ships.
Okay, and this is our third. I have a feeling it was already. There's the third one.
Settle this later.
Yeah, but if not, this is our third one. The first two I know we sold did go through. One we did on, what was it, Check, and they checked it out and it worked out. And then we also sold a pair of Nike Air Pegasus ones, the orange ones.
Oh, those are cool.
And they sold and they authenticated. So it works. I think they pay for the label though. We don't pay for the label. I think they give you a FedEx label for the shoes.
No, you still ship them like normal through eBay.
Maybe
but it goes to us. It goes to they ship it from there.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So far it's been okay. I've heard some horror stories where people have said, "Hey, got items back that were authentic. I personally bought them from the store, and they said they weren't." I had other people say that they've come back because condition issues, where they listed it as like new, and they sent it back because it wasn't new, and they said it wasn't authentic new item. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If it comes back that it's not legit though, then obviously the person, they shouldn't be buying, they shouldn't be spending that much for a not legit item. So it kind of makes sense. We'll get it out of here, and we'll see you guys in the next clip with what sells on Thursday. Hey guys. You're already watching us, but we're back again with Thursday sales. We're going to go over the numbers sale pretty quick. Linda will do it first, and we'll show you what sold.
So we had 10 sales on just one platform, but that's okay, for just under $605.
First item that sold.
We've got Forza Horizon 4 for Xbox One, sold for $14 shipped.
That was $3. First class shipper.
Next up, we've sold one of these already. Two?
Mm-hmm.
Two of these already, but this is Karen purchased a lot of S4 swatches. This is the third one to sell. This is the S4 swatch with a stainless steel automatic sapphire crystal case and everything. And
it's an automatic one, so like when you like move around, I guess when you move around with your hand, it'll like give it a charge or whatever, allow it to function. So
there you go.
It's not battery operated. This is a really unique one. There weren't a lot of comps on it. And I listed it for $300, and I had interest all over. I had people from like the Middle East messaging me. I had people from like China messaging me. I had people from the US messaging me. All these people want to know about this watch, how many links it had, because it'll fit my wrist, but it's not. They usually come with more links, I think, so you could fit even a bigger wrist. But mine's not that small either. So there's one that we have that's got so many links that it won't even fit on my wrist. This is my Samsung watch, and it used to be at like 3 bands. I'm down to like 5. I can get like 5 holes now. So anyways, took a best offer on this for
$285.
and I did show him more pictures of the links, and he counted them. He goes, perfect, that'll be enough for me to wear it. So $285 on this one. He was happy, and he is from the States, so we'll get that out to him. And then next
up, out of the doll hair that we have, this is a blonde set, sold for $15 shipped.
It's our third one of those ones to sell. We're in those for 50 cents each.
Next up, we have a lot of a
single knife.
That's weird.
Not from the same buyer.
Not from the same buyer, but this is a J.A. Henkel's Santoku knife, 7-inch Santoku knife, and that sold for $22.50 shipped.
This was a bigger one. I don't know what Santoku means.
Then we've got a 1969 Alder Junior High School yearbook from Fontana, California, sold for $25 shipped.
I bought these from an assistant principal. It was her estate sale, and she had all these Alder middle junior high yearbooks. I bought like 25 of them for $1 a piece, and they sell periodically for $20 to $25. We sold through quite a few of those ones. Really good deal. Usually junior high doesn't sell as well as high school because people really want those high school ones when they go to the reunion.
And next up, this person purchased 2.
This is really cool.
Of our chess piece, guys. They are vintage decanters from Old Crow, and they are empty. but this person purchased 2 of the pawns for just about $80 shipped.
And the dark set hasn't sold as well with regard to the pawns.
No.
We sold a lot of the light pawns, but the darker ones, I don't know if this is just ones that people have or what, but person buying 2 is very cool. We had 2 buckets of these to start, of these chess pieces. We're down to 1, and it's getting pretty low, maybe half or 2/3 full. So it's pretty cool. They just slowly sell. We're down to, I think, a couple pawns, maybe a couple other pieces, but most of like the cool ones, like the bishop and the knight and all those are all gone.
Then we got a vintage East Coast ratchet, sold for $18 shipped.
Best offer, little tiny ratchet. Ratchets usually are a tool that sell pretty well at Craftsman. If you find a ratchet Snap-on, usually the ratchets have some value if they work.
Then we got a vintage J.R.R. Tolkien Hobbit Lord of the Rings box set from 1982. Picked it up at Savers and sold for $37 shipped.
We sold, I got 2 of these. I think I sold the other one already, but these little box sets, they have different years and stuff. Pick them up if you can find them for Lord of the Rings. They usually sell for minimum $20 for a set, sometimes more depending on how old it is.
Then we got a book on the Motley Crew, sold for $14 shipped.
$14. That was $1 at a garage sale. I just scanned it real quick and it had some value. Is that everything?
Yep.
We got a couple things that we're pending payment on, so maybe that'll come through. But that's pretty good for holiday here. And we'll see you guys in the next video with what sells this weekend. So take care. Hey guys, figured we'd show you the Christmas lights we got up. So that's a new tree we got, and then Grinch, this is kind of our side yard here along the road. We have a corner lot, so we put some stuff there to give us a little bit of light. The penguin's new. Got these new spiral trees here. All the rope lights are new on the ground. Same setup with the tree and all around the house. Shout out to my father-in-law, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, everybody who helped out. Gingerbread guy, Linda got him. He's a train with like little candy. So he's pretty cool. We grabbed these 3 little lights, kind of old school looking because they're not the bright LED, but they kind of flicker, which is nice. Got Jack in the background there. We also got that new gingerbread arch, kind of right by the doorway. We got lights down the yard, which we didn't have last year. And this is a pretty cool thing right here. This is a Whoville. If you shop for Christmas lights, this was something a lot of people wanted. I wish it was lit up a little bit better inside, but it's still pretty cool. Welcome to Whoville. Here's kind of a good angle. We do have lights all down the front here. The whole front of the whole out trim of the yard is all with rope lights. You got this little Christmas tree thing we got, another tree lit up, and then we have the nativity scene over here, and then you can kind of see Grinch on the garage there. My father-in-law and I, we hung this wreath up at the top. It looks really, really good there. Sorry to stop the video there, but here's the other part of our side yard over here. We got Bumble, I think is his name, the abominable snowman, Rudolph, and a little tree. There's no star there. You can see he's gonna put the star on. We got some snowflake actions in the back and the rope lights. And then the last thing here, my father-in-law and mother-in-law got us this guy. It's a big old Grinch with Max here at the front. Super cool. Kind of one of the centerpieces here, but yeah, that's the yard, guys. Merry Christmas to everybody. We appreciate you watching. We know that we're just kind of not the biggest channel, don't do anything crazy, but we're real people, my wife and I, Linda. We sell stuff, we have kids, we have other jobs, but we make quite a bit of money, and it helps us be able to do things like this, to buy the Christmas, to set up, help us with this house, help us get this house, continue to keep this house. So reselling truly is a blessing. We're super thankful and blessed for all the opportunities and all the blessings we have in our life, and thank the Lord for all that. And if you're trying to make some money, hopefully this inspires you. That's kind of the goal of the channel, is to teach you, but also inspire you guys to try reselling, and it really can make a difference, even if it's part-time, full-time, whatever the case is. Hopefully you'll learn something and make a few bucks, and hopefully be entertained a little bit on the way as well. So thank you guys so much.